You're probably familiar with Decky Loader's SteamGridDB plugin, which allows you to change the artwork one game at a time. But what happens if you've got dozens of games that you might want to change the artwork for all at once? This isn't going to do it. We've got the solution. Stick around. Hi everyone, Shane R. Monroe here, and if you've got a large library filled with games that are missing artwork, or maybe have games that have old style artwork that have these weird sort of crappy covers, or maybe you have games that have no covers at all, they're non-Steam games. All of these things can be changed very simply by the SteamGridDB Decky Loader plugin, but if you're doing these en masse, you're going to need something else. So we're going to go to this website, the link is in the description below, Steam Art Manager. We're going to scroll down and we're going to find the installation script. So we're going to go ahead and click latest releases, and we're going to find the Linux install.sh, save as. Make sure that the extension is .sh or this isn't going to work right. So if you're using Firefox, one of those other ones that like to trash the extension, make sure you check that ahead of time. Now we are going to go into the Dolphin file manager, find that in our downloads, and we are going to change it to is executable because we're going to need to execute this script. Now we'll right click and open a terminal here, and we will simply type in bash and the name of the script, and in a few seconds, bing, bang, boom, it is done. That's it. That's all it took to install that thing. How great is that? Now you can delete that script if you like. You won't be using it again. We'll go to our Steam menu. We'll look at all applications and we'll scroll down until we find the app we just installed. And there it is. So you can right click it, add it to your desktop, right click it, add it to Steam, whatever you'd like to do from here. We'll just make sure it's on the desktop. Oh, it's already there. Great. Okay, so now we have two icons, uninstall and the app itself. Let's go ahead and run it. Let's take a look. Okay, so we're going to need a couple of things, a SteamGrid API key, and we're going to need a Steam API key. So you can't click that link. It doesn't seem to want to work right. Fortunately, we can just go over to SteamGrid and get the API key ourselves. Again, we'll have links to all of this in the description below. So we're going to go to SteamGridDB, and we're going to find that, and there she is. SteamGridDB, and you'll need to have an account for this. I believe I've already got one. Oh, okay. I signed in through Steam. No problem. So use your mobile authenticator, whatever you want to use to get yourself logged in to SteamGridDB. All right. You will have to allow access to your account, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So now it shows me logged in as my Steam username, and we are going to go find preferences under our account and API, and there's the key that you need. If you may not have a key yet, you may have to generate one. Obviously, I'll hide mine. And then, oh, where'd it go? Where did our little input box go? Can't find it anywhere. Yeah, well, it's down. It's down with the gear. Okay, so you click the little gear here at the bottom, and now you can enter that key. Now it wants a Steam API key. This one might be a little more complicated to get a hold of. So we have instructions here, and of course this link doesn't click, and I'm not exactly sure where we need to go. However, if you right click and try open link in new window, there we go. So again, you're going to have to sign into your Steam account in order to get that Steam API key. Now it's essentially, this allows larger collections to get parsed faster. You don't have to do this, but I recommend getting this API key. If you have 1,081 games like me, damn those Steam sales, then you're going to need probably to have this inside the application. Okay, so now what do we do? Hit back? So you're probably going to want to have a mouse and keyboard for this one, at least a mouse. Okay, so we're all set up here. Everything is looking pretty good. It's showing all of my games. Let's see what we got here. So there we go. Non-Steam games. These are my non-Steam games, but it's showing games that are in my library, not necessarily installed. So that is sort of the bad part about this application, is I can't figure out a way to filter on just what I have installed. So you're going to have to know what you need covers for. Well, let's start with the non-Steam games, just so you can see what it is. When you click on the game, you immediately see some artwork you can use. And you click it, and it grabs it. It's not saved yet, though. It's not saved yet. Got to go down here and click that little save button when you're done. So I'm going to go ahead and alter a few of these. Sometimes you don't even have to rename them, like BattleNet Setup. I should have had to rename that, but it knew. It knew what it was doing. Okay, then you hit save and you're done. That's it. They're done. Now, that's only the capsule, right? That's just the cover image. If you want to change the other 4 pieces of artwork that are part of this, right, because there's 5 artworks total, you'll need to go ahead and use this little drop down, and you'll be able to select graphics related to that particular item, right? So what you'll do is you'll set all the capsules first, then you'll set all of the heroes, then all the icons or whatever, right? So whatever you need to change out, you can do it. Now it's much easier with non-Steam, right? When you don't have 10 billion items down there. But as you can see, this is pretty fast and easy, and I'm able to process 3, 4 at a time with relative ease. That one doesn't have one, but I guess I'll just set it to blank. I don't know. That's kind of weird. I'm going to chalk that up to a glitch. So I'll just go ahead and set the rest of these. We'll see how she looks. And again, you'll notice that I haven't saved in between any of these. That's okay. It's queuing them up. And then you have icons for each, and that'll pretty much do it. No icons for that one. So many people use Moonlight. I don't understand why Moonlight is like a second fiddle artwork thing. Okay, then we can go back. Oh my, this is pretty heavy. There's a lot of items in here. Okay, so back to capsule view, and we don't have anything selected, so we can't really toggle between anything. So we can fart around here. There's all sorts of filters for the type of artwork you want or don't want to see. You have multiple accounts. So yeah, so let's just search for something that I know needs a cover badly. What do we got down here? Okay, just basic stuff. Okay, and you can see what all of these little guys do. Probably won't cover any of that. This video is already starting to get a little long in the tooth. Okay, so let's find something that I have installed that needs another cover. Yeah, I know there's a search box up there. You're going, Shane, why aren't you in the search box? Yeah, well, I'm just kind of looking here to see what we got going on. There we go. That's the one I need. All right, so I'm going to select that. And let's see, what else we got here? Well, we're doing covers. We'll fix that one. And let's see, we could fix this one. All right, and then we can cycle through them. So it knows that I was on Dark Forces, but Dark Forces isn't highlighted. Sort of a weird little glitchy thing. But I mean, it's obviously still on Dark Forces, so I'm still choosing that one. But what about the other 4? Yeah, this is where you're going to have to keep that search going on. I think it'd be a lot easier if I just had a search and it was filtering. We'll take a look at that in a minute, but let's finish up these guys. Save them. All right, so let me use that search and see how that changes things. Okay, so that definitely makes the list a little smaller, right? Okay, no artwork for that. What do we got over here? Nothing. Okay. Well, that's okay. I mean, I can use the search and I can pan through these pretty quick. The idea, though, is we're doing them all sort of in a batch. Now, you can do certain things en masse, right? So you could change all the covers, all of the heroes, all of the icons for a select number of games, right? So maybe all the Star Wars games, you can filter in on that. Some of these things just don't have artwork, probably delisted or something. But there we go. There's Dig Dug. I'm just kind of panning through here to see what sort of artwork's available. And again, you can do it, set it, do it, set it, do it, set it, do it, set it, and then save when all is said and done. You see down there, the arcade games are still showing up. But as you can see, I'm toggling through and it's doing something weird. I don't know what it's doing on the left. Obviously, I'm still in Arcade Classics Ms. Pac-Man, but I don't know what's going on over here on the left. Maybe I'm missing something, but it doesn't really matter because it's doing what it's intended to do, which is to give me quick and easy access to changing all of the different artwork types. Relatively simple, especially these non-steams, which are going to be a much smaller subset. Now, let's see if they've updated here. You're probably guessing that they haven't, and you would be right. All right, so let's try to do just installed locally. Ah, there we go. That's a little bit better. Okay, well, all of these are still busted. So obviously, you probably already figured this out, but you have to exit and restart Steam before you'll see your changes. It'll pick all of those items up that were pushed for you, and you will see them all come up. All right, Steam is reloaded. Let's take a look at that library. Installed locally, please. Ah, there's BattleNet. There's Moonlight. Force Unleashed is good. Ah, there's Ludo Savi. Excellent. Well, this looks great. I hope this helped out. This is a really great app. By the way, it's available on Windows too, so you don't have to just use it on your Steam Deck. If you like what you saw, like, subscribe, hit the bell. You guys know what to do. I'm Shane R. Monroe. As always, thanks so much for watching, and take care.